Hello, I'm Charlene White. The police marksman who shot a mother during a raid that sparked the Brixton riots was moved to tears today as he told her inquest he took the blame for shooting her. Inspector Douglas Lovelock shot Cherry Grace at Groce in the shoulder in her flat in 1985. She was paralysed by the shooting and died in 2011 after 26 years in a wheelchair. From Southwark Coroner's Court, Rags Martell reports.
Walking to court to face the man who shot his mother. Lee Lawrence was 11 when police used a sledgehammer to break into his home. Cherry Groce was mistakenly shot in 1985 by the Metropolitan Police. She was left paralysed for the rest of her life. Her family say she never recovered from the incident. Today, Douglas Lovelock, the police officer who fired the gun, took to the stand at her inquest. Mr. Lovelock told the court, "I've had 30 years to think about this. The stress I was under at the time, my finger must have been pulling on the trigger. It was all so quick. I saw a flash and Mrs. Groce was suddenly lying on the ground. I thought to myself, I hope to God I've missed." He later said, "I take full responsibility for the shooting and I say to the family, I'm bitterly disappointed." The shooting sparked the 1985 Brixton riots. In court, it was put to Mr. Lovelock that the tension between police and community existed before the shooting. Dexter DSQC, representing the Groce family, said, "We can perfectly see your attitude towards that house, that family and the black residents of Brixton. You treated them as the opposition. It was us versus them for you, wasn't it?" Lovelock replied, "In dealing with certain elements, there was some of that." Police were searching for Michael Groce when they raided the address in Brixton. He was wanted in connection with a firearms incident. But intelligence was so poor, the jury heard, that police thought they were raiding a squat rather than Mrs. Groce's family home that had 6 children sleeping in it. The Groce family say police at the time showed no compassion. A statement from Mrs. Groce was read in court. It detailed the moment immediately after she was shot. "I was lying on the floor on my right-hand side. A police officer was still pointing a gun at me. I said, 'I can't breathe.' I remember I started choking. I asked a police officer if I was going to die. He said, 'No, it's just like having a baby.'" Cherry Groce's inquest resumes tomorrow. Rags Martell, ITV News, Southwark Coroner's Court.
At least